What's going on YouTube? My name's Sarah, and in this video I'm going to give you the 7 top tips I use and I recommend to quit your social media addiction. In the last video I talked about why it was unhealthy and why it was bad. You go watch that video. It's somewhere in my videos. I'm new to YouTube, so I'm still linking and figuring out how I'm going to organize these videos. But one thing I mentioned in my last video, and if you're here and you're watching this, it's because you want to quit social media for a reason, right? It's not, you don't just want to quit social, who wants to just quit social media? It's addicting, it's fun, right? No. I mean, it is addicting and it can be fun, but it can be very detrimental to your life in so many ways. So first thing I recommend is write a list. Why do you enjoy it? Why do you go on? Be aware, be mindful about what makes you compulsively want to use social media. What do you enjoy about it? And then write another list about what you dislike the most about it. How does it make you feel when you're on social media? You know, what emotions are evoked both when you use it and you enjoy using it, and when you use it and you don't enjoy it. Like, and think about truly which list is bigger. Is enjoying it, do you really enjoy it because you enjoy it, or do you just compulsively on it because you're addicted? Okay. And my guess is if you're watching this video, your list of like reasons why you don't like it is probably bigger than the reasons why you do like it. So top 7 tips I can give you to quit your social media addiction. Now, I'm not addicted to social media. I do not use it compulsively. I use it very much so intentionally. I have Instagram. I barely use it. And then like my Facebook, I got it says like how much time you've spent on Facebook, right? The other day I got an update saying you've used 21 minutes on this app in the last week. 21 minutes a week on Facebook. So I guess I can significantly say I'm not, or I can, matter of factly say that, yeah, I'm not addicted to social media. I use it intentionally. I still have it, but I don't have any compulsion or desire to be on it all day like I used to. So the number 1 tip I want to give you guys is turn off all your social media notifications. Okay, turn them off. It's gonna ping you all day. It's gonna distract you from work or your relationships, your life. Okay, you're gonna see the little notification. You're gonna want to check it. Turn your phone. There's a way. I have Android, so I'm not sure how to on an iPhone how to do it. But turn off your notifications for social media. There's no reason to have it pinging you all day. If you go on, do it intentionally. Like set a timeout from the day to like, okay, I'm gonna check my social media at this time. Be intentional about when you decide to go on. Don't just let it control you. You have control over your life and your phone and your social media usage. You do. You might not feel like it right now, but you do. And the first step is to just turn those notifications off. Okay. So the second tip I have for you is to wait at least 1 hour after you've woken up to check your social media. I usually wait 2 hours. Actually, sometimes I don't even check it till like midday or later at night. But when I first started quitting, I would wait 1 to 2 hours before I woke up. And they say that like the first 20 minutes to 60 minutes of your day is the most important. And it's true. That's why people talk about morning routines and all this stuff. It's because the first several minutes, first 20 minutes to an hour really of your day create momentum. It sets a tone for your day. If you're checking emails or social media or anything like that first thing right when you wake up, you might start seeing things that make you feel bad, or feel like you have to respond to a notification or a comment or a message that you don't want to right when you wake up. And it might make your mind, it's going to mess with your mindset. So for the first hour or 2, don't check it. Just set an alarm right when you wake up. I can check it in 2 hours or an hour, whatever. But that's the second tip I have for you guys. The third tip I have is to stop mindlessly scrolling. I stopped doing this like 2 or 3 years ago. I would use Instagram to post stories and do posts. That's it. I never watch other people's stories, and I never mindlessly scroll. And that was really hard at first because it was just a habit. It was a habit, you guys. And they say it takes 21 days to make or break a habit. So, you know, if you want to stop, just really commit to stop scrolling. Now, if you're on mobile, it's a little bit more difficult, but if you're on desktop, there's actually a Chrome extension called Facebook Newsfeed Eradicator, which means you can go on Facebook, but your newsfeed is gone. So you can't scroll. There's no way for you to scroll. You'll just get notifications and messages, but you can't scroll. That was huge for me when I was trying to do work on my computer and I was getting distracted with my newsfeed. huge to download that Chrome extension on your app. Unfortunately, there's no way to use to you just have to have self-discipline and control and stop your scrolling. Because again, we get in this comparison game once we start scrolling, or we might see things that we want to engage with, or that'll emotionally evoke us in a negative way, and we want to stop that, right? We don't want to do that. So just when you're on it, stop scrolling. Use it intentionally. Get on to post something and then get off. And then maybe check it a few hours later. You know, use it for an intention, to send a message to somebody, to make a post about your business or something going on in your life. But just try and stop the habit of mindlessly scrolling. Because again, you're going to see all those advertisements. And I talked about that in my last video. But advertisements are there to make you buy stuff. They're very advertisers. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. And advertisers are good at what they do. And they're good at targeting. They know how to get you to click on their ads and get you to feel a certain way to buy their products. That's the whole goal of advertising. So stop mindlessly scrolling. The fourth thing is to set a timer for your social media use, or designate certain periods of your day. Again, not when you first wake up, but designate a certain time, maybe twice a day, 3 times a day. Designate certain time periods that you will only check social media at these certain times. Or, you know, when you do go on randomly, set a time limit, half an hour, whatever, 20 minutes, an hour. I don't know how bad your guys' addiction is, but if you want to curb it, set a timer, and when that timer goes off, that's it. So get off, log out, maybe uninstall it, move the icon away, do whatever you can to just get off the app. Because whatever you're talking about or whatever's going on, I swear to you, it's not that important, and you can come back to it later. So set a designated time to check your social media, or set a timer and then get off once the timer's off, okay? Number 5 is unfollow. You know, you can unfollow people, right, on Instagram and Facebook at least. That's the only 2 I really use, without unfriending them, without knowing that you guys aren't, you know. You can stop seeing people's content that trigger you, that make you feel bad about yourself, or toxic friends, family members that you want to still be friends with, but you don't want to see their bullshit. You can unfollow them, or you can unfriend them. I've done it. I have 215 friends on Facebook at the time of filming this. I used to have close to 800. Then I had like 700, and I started unfriending. I'm like, who is this person? Or people that no longer, you know, people I used to party with in college. Just people that I was friends with at one point, but I wasn't friends with anymore. They weren't providing value to my life. I just felt weird having them see my really personal social media posts. I use social media as like a blog, and I talk a lot about what's going on in my life. And there's only certain people I want seeing that. So people I didn't want to see that, including family members, I just unfriended. And people might take that personally, you know, but that's a whole nother video for another time, is you definitely shouldn't take anything personally ever. So people are taking it personally if you're unfriending them. I've unfriended people and family members, and they say, why'd you unfriend me? I said, hey, it's nothing personal. I mean, if you want to talk, give me a call, text me. I'd love to communicate with you. I'm using social media more intentionally now, and you know, for whatever reason, I don't feel like, I forgot what I said. I made something up. But you don't need to excuse yourself or give anyone an explanation for anything that you do in life. If someone's making you feel bad for whatever reason on social media, you have every right to unfriend or unfollow them. Okay, so that's number 5. Number 6 is start following, especially like on Instagram, if you use Instagram a lot, follow motivational people. A lot of people follow celebrities, and they get into celebrity gossip and celebrity, I don't know why. I don't know. I don't do it. I follow certain celebrities. I follow celebrities that provide value, that I find inspirational, that give me hope. I follow spiritual accounts. I follow self-improvement. All these really positive accounts on Instagram only. I actually did a thing, and if you're a friend of mine from Instagram and you're seeing this and you just realize it for the first time, sorry. I actually unfollowed all my friends on Instagram. I did. Why? I just didn't feel like seeing, like, again, I wanted to use it intentionally. Like, I love my friends, but seeing what was going on in all my friends' lives was just, again, making me feel kind of this comparison mode. And I didn't want to feel like I was comparing my lives and my friends' lives. I love my friends, but I I didn't, some of them I kept, but most of them I didn't, and it wasn't in a mean way. I just wanted my social media to be beautiful. I call it beautifying my newsfeed, which was, yeah, unfriending and unfollowing everyone and anyone on Facebook and Instagram who did not make me feel better about myself, or who didn't provide or give me value in some way. Their posts weren't inspiring, their content was negative, whatever the reason. If it wasn't good for me, they were gone. So as simple as that. Number 7, all right, this one's huge. So I'm giving you guys a challenge to do a social media detox for 3 weeks. What's that? No, I can't do. Yeah, you can. I've done it multiple times, and it's a game changer. Now, I'm not saying delete your accounts, never go back on social media. I'm just saying take a little break. Get to know yourself. Get to know what you want in life, what your goals are. Get to know your friends again. Call them up on the phone. Oh, that's weird, right? Phone. Who does that? I do. Get back to the root of who you are. Focus on yourself. Focus on, what makes you happy. And I swear, you guys, this social media detox, I've done it so many times now, for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks at a time sometimes. I'll come back on social media, and like after a certain point, you're going to realize you don't even miss it. It's going to take like a week, but after a certain while, you're like, oh shit, I don't miss coming on here. But I challenge you guys, get an accountability partner, okay? And don't announce you're doing it. That kind of defeats the purpose. Just silently uninstall the apps, move them away. Don't go on for 3 weeks. The reason why I say 3 weeks is because it takes 21 days to make or break a habit. So if you're trying to quit social media or significantly decrease your usage, 3 weeks is a good time period for you to be able to do that. It's gonna take discipline. It's gonna take willpower. You're gonna be tempted, especially like I said, that first week or so. But I'm telling you, after a while, you're not gonna miss it. And when you come back to it, you're gonna be like, oh my God, you're gonna get FOMO. What am I missing? You're not missing anything. You're missing out on your own life, is what you're missing out on, truly, by investing and being on social media so much and spending so much of your time. So get somebody, an accountability partner that wants to do this with you, or just maybe tell one person offline that, hey, this is what I'm doing and this is why I'm doing it. Like, can we check in and make sure, like, just to have the support and that accountability. That's what I suggest. So there you guys go. Those are my 7 top tips to how to quit social media or how to significantly decrease your time on it. It's really important, you guys. This is kind of crazy what's going on in the world right now. And I don't know. I feel like if you don't have anything nice to say or positive to say, just don't say anything at all. Social media is being just, I don't know. It's a nightmare, right? And it's wreaking havoc on so many people's lives, and they don't even realize it. And if you're feeling this way, if you're feeling emotional or sensitive when you get on, it's triggering you, it's causing more stress than it is being beneficial to your life, just give it up, or stop spending so much time on it. You'll be glad you did. Let me know in the comments if you guys did the challenge and how it worked out, what you think about it. And thanks for watching.